Imagine a condition that affects about half of all women worldwide, yet remains shrouded in silence. This is the shocking reality of pelvic organ prolapse, or POP. A condition where the pelvic organs, like the bladder, uterus, and rectum, descend due to the weakening of supporting muscles. It's a common yet rarely discussed issue, causing discomfort, incontinence, and even painful intercourse for many women. Despite these impacts, the hush surrounding POP is palpable. It's a topic that's often swept under the rug, considered too personal, too intimate to be openly discussed. This silence not only perpetuates ignorance, but also fosters a culture of shame and embarrassment. Women suffering from POP are left feeling isolated, their experiences invalidated by societal norms. But it's time we change this. It's time we bring POP out from the shadows of taboo and into the spotlight of awareness. Let's break the silence and explore POP in depth, because understanding is the first step towards acceptance and action. Startling, isn't it? To delve deeper, we've sought the expertise of Dr. Melissa Davidson, a renowned figure in the field. Dr. Melissa Davidson, a highly respected physiotherapist based in Waikato, is known for her expertise in pelvic health. Throughout her career, she has been a beacon of light in an area often clouded by stigma and silence. Her commitment to her field and her patients is unparalleled, making her an invaluable resource for understanding pelvic organ prolapse, or as we've been calling it, POP. Dr. Davidson believes that the silence shrouding POP is deeply rooted in our conservative culture. When it comes to pelvic organs, there seems to be an unwritten rule that these are taboo topics, she says. But it's time we break that rule. It's time we started talking about our bodies without fear or shame. According to Dr. Davidson, normalizing conversations around pelvic organs is crucial in removing the stigma. Our bodies are intricate, complex, and nothing short of miraculous. The pelvic organs, including the bladder, uterus, and rectum, are integral parts of this system. They deserve our attention, our understanding, and our respect. She argues that the more we understand about our bodies, the better we can care for them. This starts with open, honest conversations. Knowledge is power, she says, and in this case, it can also be a lifeline. Dr. Davidson's mission is to encourage everyone to shed their inhibitions and start discussing pelvic health openly. This, she believes, could not only prevent POP, but also help those affected to seek the help they need without feeling embarrassed or alone. She emphasizes that it's not just about starting the conversation, but also about keeping it going. We need to create a safe, welcoming space where people feel comfortable discussing these issues. Only then can we begin to break down the barriers of silence and stigma, she adds. As we continue to explore the topic of POP, we will carry Dr. Davidson's insights with us. They serve as a powerful reminder that breaking the silence is the first step towards prevention and healing. As Dr. Davidson points out, breaking the taboo starts with us. So, what exactly is POP and why does it happen? Let's delve into that right now. POP, or pelvic organ prolapse, is a condition where the pelvic organs, namely the bladder, uterus, and rectum, lose support from the pelvic floor muscles and drop down. It's like the foundation of a house giving way, causing the structure above to sink. Not a pleasant thought, right? Many factors contribute to the onset of POP. The most common culprit is vaginal childbirth. The strain and pressure exerted during childbirth can weaken the pelvic floor muscles, leading to POP. But it's not just childbirth that can cause this condition. Other experiences such as menopause can also lead to POP. You see, during menopause, the estrogen levels drop, which can weaken the muscles in the pelvic area. Weightlifting, which puts a lot of strain on the pelvic floor muscles, and even a chronic cough can contribute to the development of POP. The shocking fact is that it's estimated that as many as half of all women will experience POP in their lifetime. Yes, you heard that right, 50%. But despite these high numbers, POP remains shrouded in mystery. Why? Because the symptoms of POP, which include incontinence, constipation, and pain during sex, are often seen as embarrassing or awkward topics. But we need to break this cycle of silence. Knowledge is power, and understanding POP can help us not only recognize its symptoms, but also work towards its prevention. By strengthening our pelvic floor muscles through exercises, maintaining a healthy weight, and seeking medical advice when needed, we can reduce the risk of POP. It's time we shed the embarrassment and start talking about POP. After all, it's a condition that affects so many women, and staying silent about it won't make it go away. knowing is half the battle. And in this case, knowledge could mean prevention. Let's not shy away from understanding our bodies better, for our health and well-being's sake. To further our understanding, we turn to Liz Childs, another expert in pelvic health. Based in Wellington, Childs is a respected pelvic health physiotherapist who navigates the intricacies of pelvic organ prolapse with her patients. Her clinic sees an average of 100 patients every week, many of whom walk through her doors with little to no knowledge about pelvic health or the potential issues they could face. Child's experience echoes a recurring theme: the sheer lack of awareness and understanding around pelvic health. This, unfortunately, isn't due to a lack of necessity or relevance, quite the opposite. It's because we, as a society, have shied away from discussing topics that might be deemed sensitive or private. And in doing so, we've inadvertently created a culture of silence around pelvic health, leaving many women unprepared when they encounter issues like pelvic organ prolapse. Child's work is not just about treating POP, but also educating her patients about their bodies. She emphasizes the importance of understanding one's anatomy, how the pelvic floor muscles function, and how they support our organs. This knowledge, she believes, is the first step towards prevention, early detection, and effective treatment of POP. She has seen firsthand the shock and confusion that many women experience when they are diagnosed with POP. For most of them, it's a condition they've never heard of, let alone understand. This lack of knowledge, she feels, is what makes the whole experience more daunting and stressful for them. But she's also witnessed the transformative power of knowledge and understanding. She's seen how educating her patients about their bodies and empowering them with the right tools and techniques can help them manage their condition, regain their confidence, and ultimately improve their quality of life. Child's mission is to break down the barriers of silence and stigma around pelvic health. She is committed to educating women about their bodies, about POP, and about the importance of seeking help when they need it. It's clear that the lack of awareness around POP is a significant issue. But with the dedication and commitment of experts like Liz Childs, we're hopeful that more and more women will be empowered with the knowledge they need to take control of their pelvic health. Hearing from those who've experienced POP firsthand provides invaluable insight. Meet Hannah Finley. Hannah, a vibrant woman with a spirit as resilient as they come, is a mother who experienced the harrowing realities of POP during the birth of her first child in 2018. She was diagnosed with a condition known as Grade 2 bladder prolapse, also known as cystocele. Hannah's journey into motherhood was punctuated with a lack of knowledge about her own body, a common thread amongst many women. She recalls, "Like any woman, I had heard horror stories about your uterus falling out after childbirth or peeing your pants whenever you jump on a trampoline. But I was clueless about our pelvic floor muscle before rehab or how crucial it is." She was introduced to a pessary, a soft, non-surgical device inserted in the vagina to support the prolapsed pelvic organs, about 12 weeks postpartum. This was a period where she was still grappling with the immense changes that come with being a new mother. Her experience with the pessary, however, was far from pleasant. She describes it as a horrific experience. "I was trying to breastfeed, trying to deal with a newborn, and had complications in all areas from the birth. I was fitted by a male gynecologist with very little tact and only wore this intermittently as it made me feel worse." The emotional toll of her POP experience took a significant hit on Hannah's mental health. She fell into a depressive state, stopped seeing her physiotherapist, and tried to pretend the problem didn't exist. It was a dark period, a result of the overwhelming physical and emotional strain she faced. Hannah's experience is a testament to the many silent struggles women face with POP. It reflects the lack of awareness and open conversation about this widespread problem. It highlights the urgent need for education, support, and understanding that many women are desperately seeking. Hannah's story underscores the urgent need for more open conversations about POP. Let's break the silence, let's challenge the taboo, and let's start talking. Because knowledge is power, and in this case, it might just be the power to heal. The reality of POP is a stark one, but change is possible. The first step towards this change is breaking the silence. It's high time we dismantle the wall of silence surrounding pelvic organ prolapse and begin having open conversations about it. We need to shift away from treating it as a taboo and instead acknowledge it as a common health issue that many women experience. Education plays a vital role in this regard. The more we understand about POP, its causes, symptoms, and possible treatments, the more capable we become in addressing it. Knowledge empowers us to seek help when needed and to support others who might be going through it. Awareness is also key in preventing the condition. By learning about the importance of pelvic health and the ways to maintain it, we can significantly decrease the risk of developing POP. Together, we can break the silence around POP and empower women worldwide.